Today we're going to make one of my favorites, mixed berry and almond tart. But what makes this really good is you're actually making your own pastry using Devondale rich creamy butter. We're going to fill it full of perfection fresh berries. So let's just start making the pastry. We're going to take some regular plain flour and we're going to sieve it directly onto a clean board. To that we're going to add a little bit of icing sugar or powdered sugar. We're going to take out Devondale butter. Make sure your butter is really firm. Just grate the butter so you get these nice big long strands of butter. Now what we need to do is just gently with our fingers pull the flour through the butter, separating each grating. To that we're going to add a pinch of salt, a little bit of water, and then we're going to add the zest of either an orange or a lemon. Now we start stretching the butter into the flour. We want to do this a good 4 or 5 times. So pastry corn's a really good kitchen implement to have so you can scrape everything back to the center. And just wrap it up and then just rest that in the fridge for a good 15 to 20 minutes. So we're going to make our almond cream in this. So we're going to throw in some Devondale rich creamy butter. We're going to add in some caster sugar, pretty much equal quantities of sugar and butter. Drop it like it's hot, straight in, get it going. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla bean as well. You could add vanilla essence or extract and just scrape the seeds out. Now I actually use the pods themselves for making sugar syrups if I'm poaching fruit or stewing fruit. The vanilla goes straight in. Crank that a bit. We can start adding the eggs one at a time. That's just the 2 eggs. So you're just creaming the butter and the sugar till the sugar dissolves. Then you want the eggs to start incorporating. Now at some point here, we will need to scrape the butter down. Drop your last egg in. Let that baby go. Yee-hoo! And turn that off. Okay, that's whipped up. Now I'm just going to drop in almond meal and a little bit of flour. This is what grinds everything together. But while I think about it, guys, I should really acknowledge Kenwood because they made an incredible donation to Oz Harvest. And just whisk it slowly till it comes together. You don't need to overwork it. And there you have it. Done, skis. So that's our almond cream. Set that aside. Now we can just grab our pastry. So after say 15 to 20 minutes of allowing it to rest, the gluten actually relaxes. Dust it with a bit of flour. Grab yourself a rolling pin. If you don't have a rolling pin, a wine bottle. Just be mindful when you're rolling, you need to roll it in the shape of whatever you're putting it in. Try not to add too much additional flour because you want your pastry to be relatively short in texture. Like it's short to bite, it should snap. Now try and be careful here. You want to keep this in one piece so we can crimp the pastry at the tin's edge and using your thumb to rub it and push it into the corners at the same time. If it's feeling a little wet, a little sticky, add a little more flour. Reserve the excess pastry. So use this, keep this. Kids will play with it, make cookies out of it, but don't waste it. Did you know 35% of the average household bin is actually food waste? That's crazy. All right, so the almond cream goes straight into a reusable piping bag. If you have surplus, freeze it, bake it, make a cookie, stick a berry in it, whatever you want, but don't waste it. And then just flatten it out a little bit. And then bury it up, baby. So these perfection fresh raspberries are just divine. So you can put, 1 or 2 punnets of raspberries on. I like to use 2. So good. And then thread some blackberries through there as well. So oven is preheated to 170 degrees Celsius. And this will take about 40 to 50 minutes. Like it will vary. It'll be done when it's done. It'll be firm to touch. The pastry will be golden and your house will smell like perfection berries. And so this has been in the oven for about 40 to 50 minutes. Now I've rested it for about 15 to 20 minutes. Take a little bit of powdered sugar. Oh, look at that. Grab some of that whipped Devondale cream, that rich, creamy thickness, and just a little bit on the side there. Come on now. And there you have it. Mixed berry and almond tart. Thank you very much. I believe with your help, we can really get behind some of these people who've been doing it tough. And for every $1 that you donate, you connect one person to 2 meals. #Give for Hope.